Good afternoon, internet, and welcome back to the channel. Right, so Monday afternoon, it's 20 to 1, it's the 19th of February, and our weather, well, you know, it's not as bad as it has been. Right, okay, now this is not bike related. The only thing about the bike related bit of this video is that I'm using the bike lift as a table. So you may say to yourselves, what is this man going to rabbit on about today? And this is easy. Now, I live in rural France, although not so rural. Yeah, don't forget, France is very rural, full stop. And it's not hard to find yourself in the middle of fields. But I am surrounded by quite, when I say major cities, you know, we have some fairly big-ish for French cities, which we're 2024, so you know, you would think, you know, taking things for granted, you know, internet for one is a big issue in France. If you have it through the phone line, Orange France, it is absolutely useless. The speeds are terrible. You know, you can't even watch YouTube, Netflix, anything else you want to do. The buffering is absolutely awful. And so about 6 years ago, we got rid of the phone line because what a waste of time. And we use our mobile phones, right, on 4G. And you know, I'm sure you know, every mobile phone has got a hotspot where you can put your hotspot on and use, you know, through Wi-Fi to your laptop or your television or whatever you want to do. And that's what we do. But what on the side of the house, I fitted an aerial, and in the house we have a booster box which boosts the 4G signal. And for the last sort of 5.5 years, this has worked okay. I'm a big family, I've got kids, and with kids come gaming and computers and streaming, and you know, we're all, you know, it's what happens in this day and age, isn't it? You're on the internet, I'm on the internet. I do YouTube, obviously, because you're watching me, hopefully, on this. And so I've got to upload, and upload is a nightmare. Now, about 6 months ago, and it wasn't the storm, about 6 months ago, the power that we got around here dropped significantly. And some days it's virtually nil, it's terrible, you struggle. Some days it can be okay, but some days it's absolutely awful. So, okay, fibre optic, or optic fibre as the French call it. Yes, it's being installed. Is it ever going to get here? Probably not. If it does, it's going to be years. And if they do install it and you get a connection, it'll blow down, because that's what happens. This is one of the reasons that we gave the phone lines up. We was forever losing them in the winds, you know. They'd snap, or the farmer cuts it down where he's cutting the edge, and it literally takes them months. I mean, we had this big storm before Christmas. I know people that still have not been connected. No internet, nothing. It's not really good, is it? So that isn't an option. Fibre optic for me isn't an option. It works, it's how reliable and how good the service is. Anyway, so Starlink. Someone told me about Starlink, so I had a look, I delved into it. Elon Musk, good old Mr. Musk. Now, like him, don't like him, that's irrelevant. It's all part of SpaceX. You know, their rockets up there and satellites and everything else. And Starlink, which now he is selling literally the planet wide, is what they use to communicate themselves. Now he's put it down so that we can all use it. And you know, you delve into it, you look at what people have got, it looks a damn good bit of kit. It costs here €40 a month for the actual service. Unlimited, you can use whatever you like. Another €10 a month if you rent the kit, or you can buy one off. I've gone for renting, because if it gets blown down in one of our glorious storms, Mr. Musk will send me a new kit out. Very nice of the gentleman, excellent bit of kit. So now, okay, let's have a look. It's arrived, it's got here, which is great, because as you know, I finished the Transalp, so I've got nothing to do, according to the wife. So get up the ladder, she says, get on the cable end, fit the internet. Don't you just love our wives? let's have a look in the box, shall we? Well, okay, before we go, no we won't, we'll look in a box, hey? Right, so let's get us down to a bit where we can see. So there we go. Now it's not a huge box, is it? You can see it's not as well. So let's get this up. Now what you do get in here, all very nicely packed, by the way. Hang on, let's make sure that you can actually see. Maybe if I pick you up, well, not you personally, but the camera, and tilt you that way. What do you reckon? Is that better? Possibly. Right, okay. Let's deal with this box first of all. Right, so if you want to stand it on a flat roof, or you want to stand it, I don't know, in a field, if there's no obstructions, then this is your ground base. This for me is no good, but you get it anyway. So I'll plonk him there. Now, okay, now this is your dish, yeah? This is your dish. The cable goes up inside there. And this is a motorised dish, this is. You simply stick it in your pole. When it's all set up, get on the Starlink app, they activate it. This little dish here twiddles and turns, locks onto the satellite light, and that's it, sorted. Okay, they even give you some stickers to put on. Okay, I'm not too sure what the cat's, Starlink, link, I don't know. But there you go. Now, cable, I don't know what you can see. Cable is in there, yeah? I'm not going to get that all out yet. And then we have our router, yeah? There you go. With all your bits and pieces in just, that's it. Oh, and there's a power lead in there as well. Right, okay. So I'm going to put this down before I drop it. And that's it. You know, that's it. That's that box, okay? So let's just put this back on here. Now that isn't heavy, I suppose what? I don't know, maybe 5-6 kilogram in weight, not heavy at all. Okay, so hang on a sec, let's get back in front of the camera. Let's get back in front of the camera this way, because otherwise the light will be blinding us all. Right, okay, so now, what have we got now? Okay, now this they send you is a bag, and what you do is you put your dish in there, yeah, and you throw it over your shoulder for when you go up your ladder, so you've still got your two hands to hold on to your ladder so you don't come tumbling and down, which wouldn't be a good thing. Okay, because just think about it, if I fell off the ladder I couldn't do any more videos and you lot would miss me so terrible, it'd be awful. Right, okay, so we get that. Also in here, hang on a sec, we get a box of cable, very good ones, look at that, hey? I mean, you know, he ain't being cheap there, is he? Fair play to him. Okay, we get them, and then we get this. Now this is what they call a pipe adapter, okay? A pipe adapter. Now, it's tapered, not hugely, but it tapers, and we have these threaded holes, right? This is metal. We have these threaded holes, yeah, okay. And with this, we have our little grub screws, yeah, long ones and short ones. Now, what happens is here, you get your pole, which I have two of. I have one of 1.5 meters, and I have this one. Now, what happens is you put that on top of there. Now, okay, yes, it is bigger, and that's the idea. You centralise it there, and you do up and it clamps it on. And then your dish, there's a locking system here. Look, hang on. Just put that down. In there, I don't know how well you can see that, but there's a little nib there. Hello, Cooey. There's a nib there, and so when you drop the dish in, it literally just drops in, click, and that's it, done and dusted. Now, you have to buy this. You don't rent this. This is mine. I own this. At the great 69 euro this was, okay? But let's face it, you know, when you've got that thing sticking up above the roof, you do not want it flying off. Okay, so that's that. Now, okay, brackets, 3 of these, yeah, 3 of these spread out on the length of the poles. Obviously the very top one to stop the leverage, yeah. These cost me, got these from don't forget France, so a place called the Brico Depot, and these were a great price, I thought, of €9.50 each bracket, and 3 of, excellent bit of kit. And I got these to fix them on, decent, good plugs, and yeah, with a bit of luck it'll stay up there. Okay, and 2 poles, yeah, 2 poles. I've already showed you the one, but yeah, the 2 poles. Now the idea is I'm going to put the first pole up and I'm going to hold it on the brackets, and then I'm going to put this pole, yeah, here, yeah, and I'm going to put the dish above that, and then these 2 I'm going to get up the ladder and I'm going to slot this slots in and holds that there, yeah. Okay, look at that. Aye, job in the town, he says. Now, the last thing I want to do is, I'm not going to do it on a windy day, oops, because you can just imagine me, right, I know I've got my little carry bag, but I'm not using that. So, I've got my pole with my dish on, right, I'm going up my ladder. Anybody who's watched the film Mary Poppins, who comes floating down with her brolly, I don't want to be doing that. That is not a good idea. So basically, that's it. Now, let's just nip outside quickly and I'll show you where this is going to go, shall I? Because you'll get the gist now. So this is where I had the original one. Well, it's still there, to be honest. If you look up there, look. Yeah, that's my aerial now. Okay. So that's going to be replaced with the one, all that I've just got there. Now basically, as long as that dish, they call it a dish, it doesn't really look like a dish, does it? It looks like a flat, I don't know. I suppose a dish is a good word. That hasn't got to be that far above the roof. Because let's face it, it's the satellites it's going to hook onto, isn't it? You know, so it doesn't really matter how long your pole is, does it? I ain't going to get up there to meet the satellites. So it's got to be above the roof so it can do its pirouette thing when it, you know, and it's got to have an unobscure view of the sky. Badoomf. And up there you go. So I'll probably only have it about this much above the top of the roof. There's no need. So I'll possibly cut those poles down a bit, you know. Probably the short one that I'm going to take up the ladder with me, because, you know, it'll be to my advantage. Now, okay, one more thing, right? Speed test. Now, this, we're actually on a good day here at the moment. Now I'm going to stand here so you can see my phone. Like I say, we are on a good day at the moment. So let's just do this. Right, there you go. Okay. So do the upload first of all. No, it won't. You'll do the download first of all. Oh, error. Test failed to complete. Okay. Maybe we've lost some of the signal. Let's try again. Let's see it. Hopefully it'll do it this time. Yeah, right. Oh, okay. Okay. So we're doing 15, 14, yeah, 13, 14. That's on the download, right? And that's, you know, I mean, okay. Now, the upload. Now, this is the important bit to me. When I upload videos, right? Look at that. 0.58, 0.52. That is absolutely diabolical, right? That is terrible. It's disgusting. It really is. What a joke. Now, the problem is, if I put a video on YouTube in 2.7K at 30 frames per second, I'm getting very technical here. With that upload, you're looking at about 35 hours to upload that. That's what this internet here has come to, even with the booster box. So the download, you know, watching YouTube and all that, and when the kids are on it, it's okay, it's acceptable, just about. It can struggle, but that's a good day. Yesterday, right, and I know it's Sunday, so there's more traffic, but yesterday we were only hitting 1.6 download and no upload, nothing. We had nothing at all, you know. So that's why I've got Starlink. So what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to fit it today. When I do fit it, and because I'm up a ladder drilling holes and everything else, I can't be filming it, but I'll show a little bit at a time, you know, the brackets going up and it up there, and then when it's all done, I'll do another speed test. Now Starlink, they reckon we will be hitting download speeds of between 150 and 250. Now that will be brilliant. And upload speeds of up to, or between, but up to 50, between 35 and 50. Now, even at 30, I can live with 30. I can live with 30. That would be great. So if that's the case, brilliant. Time will tell. So the next one will be sticking it up there when it's up and fired up. Now, to be fair to Starlink, they say that from time you activate, give it 48 hours. I don't know why, but give it 48 hours and you'll reach full strength. Now I'm going to do that, right? I'm not going to say, right, it's up to date, it's running, let's do a speed test. Or maybe we will. Maybe we'll do a speed test on the day it goes up and then we'll give them 48 hours or a little bit longer and do a speed test. I think it's going to, from what I can gather, everybody's loving this, except the French, who tried to block it. They did actually try and block Starlink being used here, but they try and block everything else as well, but still, never mind. It's like we watch British TV on Freesat, you know, and you're not supposed to get that because hey-ho, anyway. But they don't like it, but, you know, good old Elon stood by his guns and you know, took them to wherever you're going to take them, had a word in their lug holes, and now he's got permission to do it. And I bet they don't like it because, you know, a lot of people in France are actually going to this, and why not? If you're paying for something, you expect it to work. Right, and the good thing is as well, this came all the way from America, I'm presuming, super quick, free postage with no import charges. And there's me, I'm still trying to find my chin mount. Come on, Matt, at chin mounts, get it sorted, mate. Right, on that, I'm going to go. Have a great day. I'll see you soon. Take care and bye for now.